Welcome to the T-Squared Dad's Brown Bag Podcast. Here's your hosts, Kyle Baker and Dieter Burrell.
Welcome back, guys. We are here with another podcast. I just wanted to reach out to everybody and tell everybody thank you for more downloads. We're at what? Kyle, what
We're at almost 1,000.
Almost 1,000, guys. Come on, keep it going. 100,000 is what we want. Anyways, I don't know if some of you guys know that we're a couple of Gators here on the T-Squared Dads podcast. And Kyle's going to tell us a little bit about what happened to him this weekend. He went somewhere for fun.
Yeah, man. Went back to the old Gainesville to show my niece and nephew around, give them some pointers on how to have a good time down there.
10 years.
Yeah, man. It's been almost 10 years since I graduated.
Wow.
Yep.
The old purple porpoise for us some old guys.
Yeah, the purple porpoise wasn't there when I went, but yeah, everything. There's a lot that has changed, man. There is so much new construction on campus. You know, even off campus, tons of stuff that's new. You know, like the old Archer Road stuff where the Target was and everything. Man, they even have a cheesecake factory now.
Holy moly.
A cheesecake. A Bass Pro Shops. We went to Dave & Buster's while we were there.
What?
They have a Dave & Buster's. We used to drive from Gainesville, me and 3 or 4 of my friends. We drive from Gainesville to Jacksonville just to go to Dave & Buster's.
Oh
and now they have one less than a mile from campus.
That's awesome.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I love it. So you also caught a game.
I did, man. My wife is a big softball fan, and we watch all the games at the house, and we had my niece down there on Friday night, and we were able to go to a big matchup, actually. Florida was hosting Kentucky in softball. Florida was ranked, I think, number 6 at the time, and Kentucky was number 9, so it was a top 10 matchup. And, we wanted to show her some of the sporting stuff anyway, and we were able to get tickets and go. We had to sit out on the lawn, but it was worth it. It was awesome, man.
That's awesome. Go Gators!
Yeah, go Gators. But yeah, it was a fun weekend. We did a lot of stuff. I tried to cram as much as I could into it. My niece is debating right now between UF and USF. So of course, Ashley and I, my wife, being Gator alumni, we want her to go to UF. So I wanted to make sure we showed her everything we could, show her a good time, and I think we did. Hopefully she's excited. Maybe one day once she's made her decision, she can kind of maybe even come on here and tell us about that kind of a process. I think that might be interesting as well. So we went down on Friday, and we got down there and went and grabbed a bite to eat at a local spot, which was cool, and went to the softball game. But on our way there, we were actually able to go to the little chapel that's over there on Lake Alice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever been over there, but we went over to that little chapel, and we were we were there for 5 minutes or so, and next thing you know, there's a dang alligator swimming up right underneath the bridge that connects it.
Nice.
So we got some cool pictures with that, and I told her, I was like, I've been on this campus for 5 years, and I never saw an alligator that close up. So
did you promote the Florida Gators football team?
Yeah, I did most of the time.
That's good. So I think anybody that goes to University of Florida, I don't care if you're a fan or not, you gotta go to one game. It doesn't matter what game you're gonna go to. You gotta go to one of these games. I remember when I got to UF, I wasn't much of a Florida Gator fan. I was a Hurricane, Miami Hurricane fan. But when I went to Gainesville, one of the guys drugged me kicking and screaming out of the studio, and went to the game. And you know what? After that, I was a fan.
Yeah, you just get hooked. I mean, it's a whole different atmosphere down there. I remember game days being just, there was nothing else going on. Everybody was focused on the football game. 100,000 people on campus plus all the students. And, obviously with COVID, it was a little bit different this time. And they're only at like 25% capacity in the stadium, but still you could just feel it in the air. And, it was a lot of fun. It was really awesome. Cool to kind of reminisce with my wife and talk about the old times, but also, think about the new future for my niece down there.
Yeah. What is it going to be her major?
She's actually going into chemical engineering.
Whoa.
Yeah. She wants to use that kind of a degree to help our planet and, alternate energy sources and things like that. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. Exciting.
Yeah. And then my nephew and his parents came down on Saturday. They got there like late Friday night, but they were there Saturday so we went and toured the campus with them, showed them the Rights Union and walked through all that kind of stuff, walked over the architecture building, walked through the engineering departments and things like that, but they wouldn't let us in very many places to kind of really show them classrooms or anything like that because school's going on still. But it was really pretty good as far as that's concerned. It was kind of funny though. We were walking through the architecture building, and I was telling them about this was my studio and yada yada yada. Next thing I know, somebody's yelling at me from across the atrium, "Hey, is that Kyle Baker over there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's me." And I recognized him a little bit and went over there and talked to him for a few minutes, and he's a professor now. And went over back to my family, and they're like, "You really did go here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I really did go here. People know me here, yeah." And so that was kind of a fun thing. And, my niece and nephew thought that was cool that, like 10 years after I went there, like people still knew who I was. And, and I told them, I said, that's just how it is. Like you get to know these people really well, even though there's 50,000 people here.
You have that name, I think. I was saying, because you told me the story a little earlier on today. I told you got that name that everybody remembers. It's got that short first name and that short last name, Cal Baker.
Yeah,
we made a drink out of you, Cal. It's like you're famous here in Gainesville land,
I wouldn't go that far, but I had my fair share of fun, and hopefully I left a good impression on everybody that was there.
Well, that's good. So there's a lot of growth in Gainesville. Construction.
Yeah.
I know that the university has a phenomenal business program too.
Yep.
Medical too. Shands.
Oh, big time.
Huge. And then the law program.
That's actually Levin Law.
Law. Yeah.
Fred Levin of Pensacola. That building is named after him. So
that's pretty awesome.
And yeah, we went by there, and it was. Like I said, there was a lot of the same stuff. That campus has been around for hundreds of years, I think. So, a lot of things are still there that have always been there. But, man, there's got to be 5-6 new buildings on campus. They just redid and built a brand new baseball stadium, which is amazing.
Wow.
The new practice fields for the football team are where the old stadium used to be, and they have indoor practice facilities now, and it's growing like crazy.
To the indoor rec. They had multiple rec centers over there, but they had one where the volleyball players would go and play, and I would go over there just to
try to get in trouble.
Trying to get myself in trouble and take a peek over at the 6-footer volleyball players. But anyways, that's in the past.
Yeah, they actually have whenever we went there, they had just built or finished construction just before we got there on a brand new rec center that's over on the west side of campus near where the softball field is. So I took my nephew there. He actually does pole vaulting in high school, and he's studying to be a mechanical engineer at UF, or he's going to be. And so he wanted to see the track and field, and I was like, hey, what about you want to see the gym and state of the art stuff? So I took him over there and showed him that, and it's top of the line everything, 6 or 7 basketball courts, massage therapy, personal training, everything you could ever want. And it's all included.
Wow.
With your tuition.
Wow.
So he thought that was great. I made the joke to his dad. I was like, yeah, it's all free to him. He still got to pay his tuition though. It's just a really expensive gym membership with free classes. So he thought that was kind of fun, but yeah, like I said, it was really a lot of fun to kind of go back and relive some of those memories. We took my niece on Friday night to the softball game, and then we went out to dinner with one of my friends, and we went to a place called Mother's. Anybody that's ever been to Gainesville probably knows it. It's kind of a little dive, like Irish pub kind of a feel. But we got some hot wings, super good, cheap drinks. And then we went downtown, and downtown hasn't changed a lot, but just like the the bars and hangouts have kind of changed ownership. But one of the old places that I used to like to go, the Palomino, it was still there. Old pool tables, cool drinks, sat on the back porch. It was beautiful weather, good music, a lot of people around. It was a little bit different with COVID. You had to wear a mask until you got to your table and things like that. But it was still lots of fun.
Hey,
lots of fun.
If anybody out there is a Florida Gator and you want to support us, come listen to our podcast on Spotify. I think Apple, iHeartRadio, any of those. Yeah, we're on Facebook. You can find us on T Square Dads, and we are also on YouTube. We try to post our last podcast on YouTube, so you can find us on T Square Dads on YouTube. And here's another thing. Before I start talking about my boring weekend, I wanted to give a shout out to Natalie Puri. She has a YouTube channel called Unraveling Architecture. Fantastic YouTuber. I think I've reached out to her and given her some props on it. Really good features that she talks about. And then Annie Dubuis, fantastic YouTuber. Get a lot of good notes and things to learn from both of them. But
yeah, so tell us about your weekend.
Well,
I know you stayed local today.
It wasn't as exciting as yours, but we kind of chilled out. I think I mentioned to you guys on our previous to last podcast that I went out to Baton Rouge the previous weekend, but this weekend we kind of chilled out, stayed at home, and we went to. By the way, I went to Mr. Pollo this weekend.
Oh, Mr. Pollo.
Twice. I said Friday we're gonna have Mr. Pollo, and then Saturday night we had Mr. Pollo. And the wife says Saturday, she goes, again? She goes, why not? The kids want it. I want it. Let's do this.
Hey, if it's good, it's good.
So, Mr. Pollo, here's a shout out to you. Thank you for the delicious chicken.
Yeah.
Just in case nobody knows what pollo means. But he's in Pensacola here, and he does some phenomenal food. But nothing exciting, nothing out of the ordinary. We kept it chill. Kids just moped around. This week is spring break here.
Oh, okay.
In Pensacola, so we know they're not doing anything except going with mom to work for a little bit. I think she's taking half a day off the whole week. So.
Of course, we had great weather last week, and this we're kind of so.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for spring break, but.
Yeah, looking out the window, it's kind of gloomy out there, but hopefully one of these days it'll clear up. So we'll go out to the beach or something.
Yeah.
I think my brother-in-law's coming in from out of Tampa, so maybe we'll have a little fun, do something. My wife made some short ribs on the crock pot, on the pressure cooker, I guess.
Yeah.
And delicious, came out fantastic. I think I went to bed too early, and then I got an upset tummy.
Oh no! Oh no!
Some weird acid reflux. I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like choking on it. And take a couple of Tums. I just kind of left me all discombobulated at the rest of the night.
The perks of getting older, right?
That's right.
I got real sick off some short ribs.
Then there I go with my coughing laugh like an old man.
That's right.
Anyways, guys.
Yeah.
It was kind of late.
So
the
wife failed again at poisoning you. I see how that goes.
Yeah, that's right. She didn't achieve the insurance.
Oh man.
But
yeah, so just kind of a chill weekend, huh?
It was a chill weekend. Nothing exciting. I worked a little bit on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get better at it. It's like, but it does take a director's approach at making YouTube videos. I didn't realize how hard it was.
Yeah.
So but there's some guys that make it so easy. They just talk to the camera.
That's all you have to do, man.
That's all they do. And I'm beginning to realize, it's like, hey, I don't think I need to do anything more than just talk to you guys like if you were a buddy.
Yeah, just put my face right there on your camera. Just get a picture of me and just talk to me.
A still picture.
Yeah, just one still picture. Maybe I'll give like the air guns or the finger guns.
Yeah, it's like the double fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be more relaxing. But yeah, so that's what I did this weekend, and hopefully I'll post another video. I've been wanting to. see if I can record us kind of doing our podcast. One of these days we'll probably do it, and you guys can see us kind of messing around here and while we record our podcast, and you guys can kind of get to see our personalities and give us your thoughts. You know, it's like we like to get some feedback. I think YouTube is the one place, and Facebook that we can get feedback from a lot of you guys out there. I was telling Kyle that we should do a podcast about more about kind of focusing on the professionals in the architecture, on the AE contractors, developers, business owners out there that are doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you guys can reach out to us, we'd love to have you in here to interview you, get your feedback, get your opinion about that kind of stuff. Don't hesitate. You know, we're trying to grow, and right now you might catch us when we're little, but hopefully at the rate that we're going, we may be, hitting some big numbers a year from now.
Yeah, definitely. So we were talking about me being down in Gainesville, but what were some of the things that you and your friends did whenever you guys were down there? Anything specific?
Oh, a lot of the folks that I hung out with, they like to. We did the opposite of what Latino people would do. I think I kept asking you, say, did you go to 8 Seconds?
Yeah,
because it's kind of one of those places. It's for us all being from Miami, because everybody that hung out with us, we all hung out together. We're all from Miami, so some folks were from up north and out west, but the majority of us, we hung out together. So we would all kind of have a social event at the apartment or somebody's house, and then we would go out to the downtown, and we go out to either we go across the street from the school, where the Purple Porpoise was, a Salty Dog.
Yeah,
I forgot what the other one was. So we used to go there and just kind of sightseeing. We call it sightseeing every time we go see the fraternities and sororities hanging out.
Typical 21-year-old boys and girls,
Yeah.
Jeez.
But every time we go downtown, we go to 8 Seconds or one or the other.
Yeah, so you guys would go to the country bar, huh?
We would go to the country. We had a kick out of just watching country folks doing the line dancing.
Yeah, man.
And
after
a few drinks, you were line dancing everybody else.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the old I can't dance. Oh, wait, I'll show you.
That's right.
Yeah, get a couple drinks in you, and anybody can cut a rug.
Yeah, but Gainesville was totally it was different than what I've seen some Google Maps images of Gainesville, and it's changed so much.
Yeah,
it's changed so much.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, I go through there every once in a while, like on my way to Orlando, or if I'm in that area, I'll try to stop in. One of my favorite breakfast restaurants, I try to go to it every time I'm in town, is Bagels and Noodles.
Wait a minute, what is that one? Is that one close to the downtown all the way back?
Yep. Yeah,
we
Bagels
used to do
and Noodles.
When Kristen, my wife, used to come and visit me, she used to ask me, it's like, hey, let's go have breakfast. And I would take her back there, and we would pick up.
It's one of the best ones. I've only met him one or two times, but I'm pretty sure that it's a Jewish guy and a Vietnamese wife, and he does all the bagels and stuff, and she does all of the pho, and it just works. Like, you go there, I get like Southern cooked biscuits and gravy, and my wife gets a bagel, and I've been there for lunch, and I'll get like a Vietnamese coffee, and it's just such a good blend of all those things. You can get pretty much anything that you want. And man, it's just one of those spots. Every time I go to Gainesville, I have to go there, whether it's for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, whatever. But yeah, we used to go there all the time in studio, because we were working through the night, been up for 20 hours. I need some eggs in my life and some really strong coffee. We'll hit up Bagels and Noodles.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. So I think we'll wrap it up, and we will talk to you guys later this week, and we'll have a good show for you guys, and we look forward to talking to you again.
Go Gators.
Go Gators. All right, and to wrap things up, the joke of the day. What do tornadoes and FSU grads have in common? They both always end up in a trailer park. Thanks for listening to the T-Squared Dad's Brown Bag Podcast. Please subscribe on your favorite platform, and we will talk to you next time.